What is going on, my brothers? It's Corey from Lion Dads back with another video for you, and it's been a while. I'll get all into that here in a couple minutes, but before we start that, I want you guys to go to www.lion-dads.com as always and get your free guide to getting started with the carnivore diet. It's got everything you need in there to get started. It's a really quick, easy, super consumable guide. Everything's in there with a shopping list and all that. You can get started on your carnivore diet, start losing weight today, and start taking back your health and fitness. But let's get into the video. So before we get into the main topic, which is how I've kind of really re-energized, rejuvenated, re-kickstarted a bunch of weight loss for myself, still using a carnivore diet and some other strategies that I've been experimenting with, I want to just kind of give you guys some updates. As you know, as you may have noticed, maybe you didn't, I don't know. I kind of had a little bit of a hiatus, a few weeks, where I wasn't making any videos. Nothing's really come out. And it's, nothing to be alarmed about, nothing crazy, just kind of going through some life change type stuff, all positive stuff, nothing negative, all is well in the Lion Dads household here. Basically, I do some other stuff on the side business wise other than Lion Dads. I do some house flipping, things like that. I had a house flip going on in a different state up in New York that it was fine. It was just it was kind of turned into a lot of red tape type stuff, a lot of hassle type stuff that I had to deal with all that, and it just kind of consumed a lot of my time. All is well. All came out well in the end. Closed yesterday. That's all done. Outcome was fantastic, and just a lot of extra work that usually I don't have to go through, and it was kind of having to outsource a lot of the work and stuff. Came kind of a pain in the butt, and dealt with all that, and here we are. We're good to go. Everything's good. So all done with that. Another big life change we're kind of looking at. We're looking at relocation. I'm going to be packing the family up, and we're in a place in life now where we can kind of get out of a place we don't want to be anymore, and to a place that we do want to be. So Colorado is going to be a thing of the past for us. It's just, it was a great time here. We had a good run. It's turning into a place that we don't really want to be anymore. There's a lot of different reasons why that I'm not going to get into here. Some of it weather, we're looking for better weather for one, and, just some better opportunities. Financially, tax-wise, things like that, and some other stuff. So we're packing up. We're going to be moving out of here to some southern, warmer weather, a little more economically friendly for us, and things like that. So that's what we got going on. As far as what the future, how that affects the future of this channel, I'm really thinking and hoping not at all. I might have some weeks where we're kind of busy and moving and stuff. I'm going to do a better job this time of being ready for turmoil. That was one mistake on me, and that's my bad, and I'm going to sit here and own that to you guys, to my audience who I want to help, and I want to keep helping and keep getting you guys improving and reaching your goals and things like that. But I didn't plan for turmoil. I didn't plan for major times where I might be busy and away from being able to make content and stuff like that. And it's something I missed and something I've been kind of pissed off at myself about, and it happens. But you know what? I'm going to learn from this, and maybe get some advanced content recording and creation kind of going for you guys, to where when I take these breaks, like for example, I got a vacation coming up, big overseas type thing, before we do the big move, where I'm going to probably get a few weeks of video content created, and then I come back and I've got to continue getting this house ready to get sold and start we've been looking at houses and places to live in Florida where we're going to be moving to, but kind of as I do that, I need to do a better job of getting videos out and getting them pre-recorded and getting them ready, and that's kind of on me, So like I said, I want to apologize to you guys for that, and assure you that in the future I'm going to do a better job of being prepared for anything that comes to me, and having content, educational, actionable, content out there for you dads out there who want to keep getting fit and healthy and transition hopefully to a animal-based carnivore diet, free of seed oils and toxic processed bad foods that keep getting pushed to us on the market. So what's been going on with me in the meantime from a health standpoint, from a carnivore standpoint? Nothing's really changed. I still I've been kind of doing a cut. I told you guys I was trying to get into doing a cut, and I kind of hit a stall. It can happen on a carnivore diet, if you're not fully attentive to what you're doing. I did a bulk last year, and it went really well. I put on a lot of mass. I gained a lot of strength and things like that. I did put on a lot of body fat, something you can do on a carnivore diet if you're trying to put on mass and put on weight. And I did that. And then I found, it'd been a long time since I had done that. It'd been a few years. I've gotten older. Maybe that weight doesn't always come off quite as fast as you think. And even if you're doing like you try to go from doing like a dirty carnivore to a clean carnivore, there's very different variations of it. I've talked about that in some other videos. But I'm also going to quickly apologize for the glare behind me. I should have adjusted the blinds a little bit. But when I get in my new situation, I'm hoping to have a whole new like a studio made and all this kind of stuff. That'll make this a whole lot better, viewing experience for you guys. A lot of big changes coming. Anyway, I digress. Back to what I've been doing. Kind of cleaning things up and experimenting with some different fasting and stuff, because I like to record my journey, and I'd kind of like, a lot of you guys go through some of the same stuff I do, and see how a carnivore diet affects you and things like that. I tried different fasting methods and things like that, and had some success with stuff. I was at about 245 when I started. I got down, I got back into counting calories a little bit, tracking, if you will, just to see what would happen, see if that was something I was missing and something I needed to do. And it kind of worked a little bit. I'm able to eat a lot more, so I wasn't really strict with it. I was kind of loose with it and stuff like that. So doing the tracking kind of helped. I got down to the mid 230s, low 230s. It was doing pretty good, but I kind of hit another stall. I hit a weight loss stall, and I started experimenting with doing some fasting and things like that. I was throwing some intermittent fasting in there, saw some good results, probably lost another couple pounds, doing like a 8 and 16 or 16 and 8, fast for 16 hours, eat for 8 hours method. Threw some OMAD in there, stuff like that. I'm not a huge fan of OMAD. I just sit and think about my evening meal all day, and that's one of the things that I just don't like about it. So I'm sitting there, and it just makes me hungrier throughout the day thinking about it. And so I started doing some research on different fasting and how things like, strategies people did and things like that. And I came upon a new method that I had never tried before, and it's alternate day fasting. It sounds extreme. Okay, I know a lot of you guys probably right there were like, what the hell? No way. Couldn't be me. Couldn't do it. Couldn't try this alternate day thing. And I thought that too. I was like, man, I'll go a whole day. I had gone a whole day before and just once in a while, but I was reading about people who did it often. It's pretty much like every other day they fast a full day. And I was kind of like, no, I don't know about this. You know what I mean? I was kind of thinking about it like, this would be a tough thing. I don't know how I would go about doing this. It's alternate day. Ran it by my family and stuff. Like, what do you guys think about this? Check this out. And my wife, my kids, like, you're nuts. I don't know how the hell you think you're going to do this. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot for a month. While all this stuff was going on. Doing some traveling. I had to go out to my son's new college and things like that. We watched some football practice, spring game stuff and all that kind of stuff, and just doing a lot of stuff. I was like, well, this is kind of a good time to do it, to try something new. I'm going to be doing some traveling. It might make it just a little easier to, have a day here where I'm not eating and I don't think about it and things like that. And I will admit the first few days, the first week maybe of it was kind of tough. It was a little tough. I switched the alternate day fasting, and the strategy I employ is just to kind of eat whatever I want for about a day, for the day. I can kind of, I stay carnivore, you know what I mean, for the diet, but I'm eating, however much I want. I'm not thinking about it and kind of free feeding throughout the day, if you will. I try not to snack too much, but my meals are nice and big and satiating and everything. And then the next day I fast. And I was shocked after the first couple of times fasting to find that on my fasting days, I don't even think about food. Even more so than doing like the OMAD thing. Like on the OMAD days, I sit all day and I would just think about my meal coming to me at night. And think about, oh, I'm starving, I'm hungry, and all this kind of stuff. And then by the end of it, I'm kind of, I'm ready to eat, and then I sit and I pig out. And then, I look at how much I ate, and I'm like, I don't think I got enough protein. I don't think I got enough of this, and I just think about it too much. Doing the alternate day fasting, it's like you got a whole day where you don't even think about it. You know what I mean? You're not even thinking and really worrying about it. And I tracked my calories through this, not really being mindful, like I need to hit this or I need to hit that. I just wanted to see kind of what I was doing. And I kind of got to a point where I just ate and didn't think about it. So what I did was, sorry, I got distracted there because somebody was making noise above me. My bad. But so what I did was I just tracked the calories to see kind of where I was at, how much I was eating. I was coming out to about 4,000 calories a day, about probably 300 grams of protein a day, maybe a little more, a little less here and there. And I found that I lost weight really rapidly. I dropped down about 15 pounds really quick. I'm about the 220s, like low 220s, high 2 teens right now. I'm going to keep it going. I'm trying to actually get under 200 pounds for the first time in a long time. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm going to keep that going, keep documenting for you, but I feel great and feel fantastic. The days that I eat, I feel awesome. I eat and I just pig out and I just enjoy it, and, kind of eat a lot of rich, nutrient dense, high protein carnivore foods, eat my fats, eat everything that I want, steaks, eggs, bacon, whatever it may be. And then my fasting days, I'm not even thinking about food. It's incredible. It's awesome. And I wake up and I get a good workout the next day before I start eating. And to me, it's worked really well. You know what I mean? So if that's something you guys are interested in doing, I definitely say give it a shot. It's not going to be for everybody. My son, who's also carnivore, tried it. I didn't really want him to. He's a teenager. He's a younger guy. Needs to be focusing on, getting stronger, bigger. He's an athlete and things like that. And he gets hangry really easy when he fasts. And I just don't think fasting's for him at this point in his life. And it's not going to be for everybody. But some of you may try it. Some of you may like it. Some of you may have problems with it. But anything's worth a try. I'm just, making sure you guys understand that you need to eat plentifully on your non-fasting day. Stick to your diet, stick to the way you eat, animal-based, nutrient-dense foods, eat plenty of it, but the next day, hit that fast and see what it makes you feel like, because I feel more energetic. I have not lost any strength. I have actually been increasing, making gains in the gym, stuff like that, just fat melting off. I've done a lot of reading on it that, the fasting is very protein, like muscle sparing and things like that. And I think that's true to me. I think that's something that is pretty legitimate. And what I've found in myself is that's been the case, at least from the eyeball test and everything like that. My weight's been going down. I can tell it's pretty much all fat. I don't think I look like I've lost any muscle tissue or anything, at least not enough that it's noticeable. I haven't atrophied or anything like that. And my weight that I can push in the gym has been going up. I feel way more energetic. My swimming's actually got a lot better. taking my daughter to the park, doing all the fun stuff, taking my son out and getting his training going with his football off-season stuff and everything like that. I haven't seen anything but positive results, but I'm going to keep it going. It's only been a month. I don't think a month is enough time really to get a good, it's probably about maybe almost enough to get a good gauge of things, but I want to see how it goes long term, maybe push this thing 3 months, maybe even beyond into the future. Definitely looking into the camera here, when I look in the mirror, I definitely notice some differences and stuff like that. But we're going to keep this thing going. We're going to see how cut and diced I can get. That's exactly what my goal is at this juncture, is to get pretty shredded if I can. So we're just going to keep it going. I'm 220 right now. Let's see how long it takes me to get under 200, maybe down into the 190s. And we'll go from there. And let me know what you guys think about that before we get going. Let me know if you think it's something you'd want to try. You can let me know if you think I'm nuts or crazy or whatever. I'm not telling you guys to do it. I'm just saying if you want to try it, try it. I will keep documenting my journey as far as that goes. And we'll see what happens. So that's what I'm going to leave you with today. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be making content for you guys. Make sure you go down, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go get your guide from www.lion-dads.com. Get started on the carnivore diet. I got a link down in the description to that. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Adios.